My name is Peach and I'll be your guide today. The Bellevue Urban Garden founder's name is Mayvin Chisebuka, and he calls the garden tBUG for short. Fighting hunger through gardening is what brought Chisebuka from his home country. I discovered the garden one day when I was at Phantom Lake Park in Bellevue. As you can see from this map, Phantom Lake is made up of wetlands and also surrounded by residential areas in Bellevue. Visiting on a sunny day, we saw the water lilies were blooming, and the angle of the sun was low in the sky, casting shadows across the leaves. Leaving the lake area and wandering through the trails, one encounters a long walking trail built on a former wetland. This farmland has rich soil. Here we see the edges of the Bellevue Urban Garden as one sees it along the trail, walking along 156th Avenue in Bellevue. This rich wetland belongs to Bellevue Parks and is open to the public. Entering into the garden, we recognize a very friendly place where all are welcome. A group from Fair Start were harvesting vegetables on the day when we visited. Both a garden and a farm, it's a working area. So tools and supplies are mixed in with the garden plants. On the day that we visited, there was quite a productive harvest of garlic, cucumbers, both regular and lemon, zucchini, more zucchini, plums, a variety of herbs, some greens, and even melons, cabbages. The Bellevue Urban Garden provides the exact kind of prosperity that he sought when he left his native Zambia: agricultural abundance and inspired community. He says, when you have passion and a dream, you don't wait for funding, you just do it. So bit by bit, he created the garden as it exists today. Mayvin started working on what he calls tBUG in 2015.
I was coming here and said, this needs to be kind of, it should have its own identity.
A passion for seed collecting began before he came to the United States, because he recognized that as long as there's seed and water and sunshine, plants will grow. One of the first things that attracted me to this garden are all the seeds that are purple. These are orach seeds, and when the plant first comes on, it's actually like a purple spinach. This garden depends upon volunteers, not only for harvesting, but also for helping plant and maintain the gardens year-round. Mayvin was very enthusiastic in sharing about his garden. We asked him a lot of questions about what he was growing and what they did with it. Some plants were not recognizable from our Western diet.
Every year. So like this one, I want to grow it very big because I'll be getting the seeds from this.
He grows herbs and flowers and plants from all over the world. We asked him about growing hardy bananas. We're wondering, how do you do it? He makes it seem so simple. Hardy banana trees will grow in the Pacific Northwest, but they do not produce fruit. They are propagated by taking cuttings of the roots and starting them in growing mix. In this little space here, he's started banana trees from cuttings. He'll move them once they get bigger.
So there's this section, and there's this section, there's that section, and there's that section. So right here, there will be about maybe 60, 70.
Besides the bananas, he grows other unusual plants that are not normally seen in North America. Some of these are berries and some are fruit trees, and others are gourds that come from Southeast Asia.
A garden that was Cambodian women.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they were growing these, and I never could understand what they were doing with it.
Mayvin learns about some of these plants from other immigrants that have come to North America and settled in Bellevue. Everything is so creatively planted in this garden. Next, we visit a cut flower garden. During our tour of the garden, we keep finding more unusual plants. Wherever we go in the garden, it's evident that this is a labor of love. Maybe has created an area that he calls the outdoor classroom. It's a gathering space with trees, and he plans to weave some of these willows together in order to make natural walls.
Because the winter is quiet, so I'm just thinking, okay, what would go well in here, and the few, and then of course asking people, you know, for some ideas. So I think it will be spectacular, really.
Towards the end of our walk, we came to what he calls the heart of the garden, which is a gathering space that's outdoor under these sunny umbrellas. Next time, I hope you'll be able to join me at the Bellevue Urban Garden, also known as tBUG. Thanks for watching.